Okay. Date is November 26th. This is the second to third to maybe fourth time like the cops have been down here in the basement at Emma Shaver looking for people. First couple of times, I guess they were looking for me. I found some dude, uh, came down here and turned out the lights. But the incident where, um, again, I get discriminated against and actually um, forced to exit, quote unquote, or attempted, was one where I guess the police and the cadets actually tried to break in one of the piano booths here. There's a booth. Here's the door. They actually tried to break in. Uh, it's becoming a really just a police state out of control. There is no control over these people. There are no checks. They run around society doing what they want to. Wayne State cops always recklessly speeding up the street to something. If they hit somebody at 85 miles per hour, they're going to kill them. We see it every day hanging out at Circa. And, the cops themselves are reckless endangerment to society. I've almost gotten hit by some, running red lights. I'm crossing the street. They're looking in the squad car for whatever. If I hadn't have stopped and I had to right away, I would have been hit by one particular officer who was a female maybe 2 years ago. What's bad is there was another officer behind her, which was actually a brunette officer, that looked at the whole situation and just sort of shook her head like, wow, I don't know what she was thinking. And they both, sped down the street on their way doing whatever. But this particular time, cops always down here chasing after somebody. I'm always getting kicked out of a place where I'm a student and I have library privileges. They come down here and discuss things over people's study area, study habits. And this is really just becoming, worse and worse by the moment. Um, I'm getting kicked out and I belong here. Um, and it's literally November. Now that they know I'm a student and I'm constantly asked for ID, like I go down here, maybe a week, and there's three cops that ask me for the same identification. In 1 week, and it's like they haven't found out who I was until they actually tried to break in here while I was, maybe sleep or something. But yeah, I come here to practice, and every now and then in between classes, if I'm over at the graduate library and I haven't got sleep from the studies, I will come over here and I'll just take a nap. Um, Obviously, there have been occasions where I guess some cadets or some officers, or I don't know, they have some type of opinion or whatever. Basically, I'm being watched, and I know I'm being watched. There's no way three cops in a week are gonna come down here and ask me for my identification. Okay, so being watched all the time. And if I'm being watched and talked about, I'm being discriminated against because I'm being soloed out. I'm really embarrassed, how this whole thing has went down. This is supposed to be a place of higher education. To see, discrimination, harassment, and basically bullying of students university-wide. Um, this has happened on both the staff level, the security level, and on the municipal level. The police officers have been doing some of the same stuff, and it's really embarrassing. It's like I'm a card-carrying member, student, straight A student. I came here as a straight A student, and they're treating me like a criminal and a rodent. And this has been going on for at least 2 years. Their speech about me has been going on for at least 2 years. We've gotten that on tape, and there's one more piece of evidence to actually get before all the evidence gathering is actually complete. So have a blessed day.